What's up, everybody? And this is a special episode of the Other Side of the Firewall podcast, where we talk about the latest and greatest in cybersecurity news, as well as we highlight those movers and shakers and glass ceiling breakers, those people of color who've made it to the other side of the proverbial firewall. My name is Ryan Williams, and it's a little bit different, right? So we do a small segment called Barely Gaming. I'm a middle-aged man now, like just barely, right, 41. And retired from active duty. I've been doing a podcast for 4 years called The Other Side of the Firewall. Monday and Tuesday are topics, Wednesday discussions. Thursdays, I have a show or episode called Ask a CISSP, where I talk to people who are breaking into the industry or who have broken into the industry, and they're moving and shaking, and they're entrepreneurs and things of that nature. So definitely check all that stuff out. We have over 800 episodes. I know that sounds like a lot, but when you're making four short episodes every week, 52 weeks, right? So 200 episodes a year, just about, and give or take. We do a few more, we do a few less. But now we are on Repton Tech. We are obviously on YouTube, where you're probably seeing this, or your audio podcast of choice. We're also on 99.1 FM in the Atlanta metro area. So we're pretty much syndicated, I guess you would say. We're released every week. And then we are also on, or soon to be on, Channel 10 in the Fairfax, DC area on their public access. So doing really well. Love the podcast. My co-hosts, Shannon Tynes, Chris Abacon, and Daniel Acevedo. So enough of that. Who am I? So again, retired military. I'm in the private sector now, public sector, where I do cybersecurity consulting. So I'm a CISO, so that's a Chief Information Security Officer, an assessor of RMF, so risk management frameworks, and I do policy and governance, risk, and compliance on the GRC space. So just wanted to bring some focus to the channel, as well as celebrate my passion for PlayStation. You see the hoodie, Amazon, it was like $30, great deal. And it actually works out here in Florida, and it's in the 50s. But I wanted to make a quick video to kind of explain the console I was lucky to get, right? So I got the PlayStation 5 Pro 30th anniversary limited edition bundle. That's a mouthful, right? It cost $9.99 retail. I got it from PlayStation Direct. So I logged in an hour before they went live. I was in the virtual queue. I was like, I'm not gonna get one, so I'm just gonna get the PS5 Pro, because I wanted the Pro anyway. I have the original PS5, and it's starting to show its age, right? It can't keep up with one of my favorite games, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It doesn't look so great. So I said, okay, I want a Pro. I want to do something different. Let me explain, not just the fanboy PlayStation, right? So if Xbox was dropping a new console, I would have my Xbox hoodie on. But they decided to stay out of the mid-generation upgrade race. I say to say I have all the systems, right? I have a Nintendo Switch downstairs, which you'll see in the video. I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom on that. Still, it's a long game. I only have so many hundreds of hours in my day. I have a PC, which I'm currently sitting in front of. It has a Ryzen 7 7800X 3D CPU, and it has a 4070 Super GPU. So it plays games very well. I just finished Space Marine 2. I played it on quality mode. I was, 4K graphics, and I was still getting upwards of 100, like low 100 frames per second on the low end. I was getting roughly 80 frames, so still in a pretty good window. So I play on that guy, and then of course I have an Xbox Series X downstairs. So I play on that. Game Pass has allowed me to play my PC games, my Xbox games upstairs as well. So playing Call of Duty on both systems, multiplayer upstairs, single player downstairs, just because I don't know, it feels more comfortable that way to me. And then both my sons have Series S's in their room, and now Junior will get my original PS5. So hand-me-downs, right? So I say all to say, I play a lot of games. On the Xbox, I'm currently playing, like I said, Call of Duty. And believe it or not, Dead Space, the remake. So I didn't play the remake. I played the original, loved it, and playing the remake right now on the PC via Game Pass. Amazing. Looks exquisite. Put on the headphones. Got these cloud, what is it, HyperX Cloud headset. Like, I highly recommend. Like, I don't do a lot of product hustling, right? Like, I paid for these myself. I got them on sale for like $90, I want to say, and after 3 hours charge, which is a long time, you get 300 hours of battery. So I bought these last month and it's still at 60%, and I use these all the time for work, so it's amazing. So done hyping up other people's products, right? So I wanted to say, I got the console last night, super late. I filmed the unboxing with Junior, and now I want to kind of talk about the experience, right? It is a PS5 Pro in a different skin. It looks exquisite. It gives you that throwback to the original PlayStation, which I played Final Fantasy VII on. Fell in love with that. That's why I'm playing Rebirth now. It's my first major RPG, and then Resident Evil. So Resident Evil 1 and 2 was 2 on the original PlayStation. I know I played one director's cut. I just fell in love with it, right? Like that was my game. Tenchu Stealth Assassins, another series I really love. Or loved, right? They need to bring that back. I'm hoping that the next Assassin's Creed does that for me, and that he plays Yasuke. So I know it's controversial for some people. Hey, I'm cool with it. But I decided to make the video, like, one, because I have a limited edition, right? So there's only 12,300 of these in the world. The world, Craig. Some people get that reference, some people won't, right, for Friday. I have number 11,483 is my number, and I'm super stoked. I'm gonna keep it forever. I'm gonna put it back in this box. The box is dope as well. You'll see all of the stuff as I unbox it. And yeah, I'm really happy with my purchase. I was gonna be the Pro regardless, so I'm it's not for everybody, right? So I'm that guy who wants to have the best graphics on my television downstairs. It is the Samsung S90C, the 77-inch QD OLED, exquisite television, and it makes games look great, right? It has VRR, all that good stuff baked into it. And yeah, I wanted a console that could perform well on it. So that's why all right, so just showing you my setup. So I have an S90C, 77-inch Samsung QD OLED as the main, right? Some little Apple home pods. They actually have quite a powerful punch. So I'm kind of a minimalist, right? And I got my switch down there, you see it? Astrobot controller, Xbox controllers, old PlayStation, never mind, no plants. And then the Xbox, I don't like having things on display, really. This is only gonna be here for you guys, and then I'll probably put it on its stand and then put it where it belongs. So just wanted to give you guys a quick look at what I'm playing on. And then yes, that's me in the background. So definitely check out the podcast, The Other Side of the Firewall, or Ask a CISSP. And upstairs again, you know, doing my PC gaming, so those games are always going to look better. But I think the PSSR, so PlayStation Super Special Recipe, I can't remember what it stands for off the top of my head. That's the thing about not having a script, right? But it's basically the upscaler. It's like DLSS FSR, but for PlayStation. It's supposed to make the games look good. The only thing I booted up last night, because I was extremely tired, was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I discovered that there was 2 new graphic settings for it, and I think I went with versatility, which is 60 frames at 4K, and it was night and day difference. It was like someone sharpened up the image, cleaned it up, and it actually pops now. So I'm about 40-50% through the game, and I just completely stopped playing it at one point when I heard the rumors of a Pro, and I was like, you know what, I want that. So hopefully it comes to fruition, and it did. So I started it last night just so I could see what it looks like. Look gorgeous. I'm in the Costa del Sol area, and I just immediately put it back in rest, went to sleep. All right, so I figured y'all probably wanted some gameplay, because I have none on here yet. So, see my little controller collection, Astrobot, probably my game of the year so far, until I beat Final Fantasy. So I don't remember this screen looked like this before. boot up Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Boots right in. I am currently in, you're my very annoying dog, walking around again. She only walks around when I start talking. She's probably like, who is he talking to? System, options, graphics. So I've been in versatility. So originally there was only performance sharp, performance smooth, very confusing, options, graphics mode, which I believe is 30 frames because it seems like it's moving pretty slow. Start it up real quick. So this is graphics mode. See when I pan around, I'm no digital foundry, but I can tell when something's not running at a smooth 60. And then flip it to versatility. So versatility, it says prioritizes 60 frames, 4K resolution. Graphics was just 4K, so that's why I think that drops to 30. So I'm fine with meeting in the middle. I think this would be more like balanced or performance, not ultra performance on PC. As you see, much smoother right there. And now everything pretty much pops. So before, everything was kind of muddy, not as sharp, especially in an area like this that's not all desert and sand right outside of Midgar, right? But you have all the water in the background, the huts, and the colors. I'm very happy with my purchase. And a lot of people probably like, oh, you're just saying that because you spent so much money. Like, no, if I got in the Pro, I'd be just as happy. But obviously, you know, the icing on the cake is having the limited edition. So there it is. If you want to see more gameplay, let me know and I'll film some stuff. It's not really my forte. I'm a cybersecurity guy. I talk about governance, compliance, and risk. Or I should say governance, risk, and compliance, GRC. You know, all that cool stuff. But I'm a gamer at heart. I just don't make gaming content. I'm gonna play with it more today. I don't expect very much out of it right away. It's more of a future purchase, right? Like I know things are gonna look gorgeous in the future. Games right now are just getting pro patches. I'm gonna try out Callisto Protocol. I saw it had a 4K 120 patch. It obviously has an 8K 30 patch. I don't have any 8K displays in the house. And it's not really something I'm interested in buying at this time. Like maybe that'll be a thing for the next generation, but right now I don't need one. And then want to show off some accessories, right? So we'll start off with the box itself. So I showed lots of stuff in the unboxing video, but it is exquisite in itself. It is heavy. Like the box itself weighs probably like 8-10 pounds, something like that. Like very heavy box. It has all of the different, I call them icons in the video, but it has all of the different form factors of the PlayStation. So you see PS3, or I'm sorry, PS2 on this side. On the front is the PS5. Right here is the PS3. And on the back is the PS4. So it's kind of like lithograms, I guess you would say. They're raised up areas. Again, the box is super heavy. It displays really well. It has a bunch of cool Easter eggs on the inside with the sacred symbols. And this thing's just dripping with design. And I really appreciate it. So it's weird, right? Like to tell somebody that they need to buy a $700 console is a hard sell. I think the Pro, so this is my hot take. I think the Pro at $700 is steep because all you're getting is the console and a controller. Like no stand, no disk drive, none of that stuff. I don't need disk drive. I have 3 games on disc from 2 generations. I have Cyberpunk 2077 for the Series X or S, right? Whichever one you want to pop it into, because it was $10 at Best Buy because the game launched so bad. And then I have Final Fantasy VII Remake for the PS4 because my wife got it for me for my birthday when it came out. And I have Uncharted 4 for some reason also for the PS4. Those are my only discs. 2 generations, all digital. When it comes to the PlayStation and the Xbox ecosystems, and then I'm all physical when it comes to Nintendo. So all Nintendo games I have are all on cartridge because they hold their value really well in case I decide to trade them in, which I probably won't. But also I was afraid that Nintendo would do the okey doke and decide to not migrate and not have backwards compatibility because they're Nintendo. They could do that if they wanted to, right? How many times have you bought Super Mario Brothers? But they have assured their investors that they are. So I digress. But I still have physical copies. But yeah, so I don't need this. And I'll have one in the house anyway, right? Like I can just use my son's, or I can pop it in the Series X because I have the one with the disc drive in it, the original Series X. Aside from that, yeah, it's a hard sell at $700. I'd wait for it to go on sale. Not to say it's not worth it. It's the weird juxtaposition. Like this cost me $9.99. I was prepared to spend way more because I went in there blind. They didn't announce the price beforehand. It came with the controller, so I have the controller. Also very pretty with the original colors. Like everything just looks better in this gray. I tell you. And then I have to unlock it. The anniversary right here, this guy. So the DualSense Edge with the paddles, the paddles in the front. You can stick the paddles on the back. It comes with a hard case. Very nice, very stylish, very demure, very cutesy, as some would say. It has all of the paddles and all the other stuff I can switch out. And it also has a little flap in the back so you can stick your charging cable. Very similar to Xbox's version. So I have the Elite Series 2, I want to say. So both of these are going to be PC controllers. I'm just going to tell you that, the blasphemy, right? I don't play on keyboard and mouse. I didn't grow up that way. I grew up consoles. I like what PC is doing. I don't like the controls. I just can't do WASD. Not going to happen. But I say all to say, both these controllers' build quality is amazing. I cannot wait to game on them. The case is different though. So obviously this one is an Xbox case. This one is like soft and still ruggedized, so to say. That's the word, right? Ruggedized. I was in the military. And you can stick the charger through the back. Still very nice case. But this one can withstand nuclear blast. It's a very hard case. So yeah, just different build quality in that way. Love them both. Again, these are like the one downstairs. Like this one will go downstairs for the friends and family. This one is mine. This one will stay upstairs. It'll be plugged into my PC. So that's that. Yeah, it also came with the cradle to charge the controllers. And it came with a stand. So I know it's a big point of contention for people. They're charging $30 for, it is a piece of metal. So it's metal with a plastic center to hold the console. I will be using it. You'll see in the video, it's currently sitting on its side on feet. I'm just doing that for display purposes right now, and then I'm gonna put it on the stand and put it to the side. I'm very minimalist. I don't like a lot of stuff like stacked and sitting around, right? It's just part of my personality, so I'm gonna change that. But again, I wanted to do this video because I know a lot of people are lukewarm on the system. I think it's worth the purchase. However, with the current PS5, I want to say the Slim just went on sale. I would go that direction unless you want the best of the best graphics, right? For your system, you have the TV that supports it. Then I would go with the Pro. And obviously, I think the best deal of all was the bundle for $9.99, getting all of that stuff and just all of the nostalgia it's dripping with, like very designer, very nice. Definitely worth it. I just was blessed. I just lucked out. It took me about 1.5 years to get a PS5 because I was, at the time, active duty and I was stationed in Turkey. And I was using VPNs. I would have to stay up till really late at night to catch the releases in the States. It just was not working out for me until they became more abundant. And I think the PS gods, lowercase g, blessed me this time because of all of my hard work last time. But I'm sure other people also had to struggle. I just lucked out, people. I'm sorry. But don't buy from scalpers. I saw them going for like upwards of $3,000. Don't feed the trolls. Like let them just rot with their consoles. Like they say, don't hate the player, hate the game. I don't like none of that. I think that's despicable. People should get, people who want it should get it if possible. Like, yes, I believe PlayStation should have made more of them for people, but I get that this is super rare, super limited is what they wanted to go with. And they also have other PS Pros and controllers and things, so you can still get some of that nostalgia. But I do feel for you if you weren't able to get the bundle. So I definitely feel blessed in that regard. So again, I'm not professional with the unboxing. I am a podcaster and content creator, but this is not my space. I checked out Podcast Beyond. They were lukewarm on it. I checked out Sacred Symbols. They were a little bit more hyped about it. Who else? I checked out Next Gen Console Watch. Again, lukewarm. You had C-Kid. He did a really good job with his review. You had your average consumer. He did really good with his review. Hip Hop Gamer, he was hyped. Hip Hop Gamer is always hyped. I love that guy. I grew up watching him over the years. And then also Gamer Tag Radio. So I've been watching them for almost 15, 16 years or something like that. So, you know, you had Godfrey and Paris Lily. Paris Lily did a good job with his review as well. So shout out to you too, Pete Rock. You weren't in the review though that I listened to. So there's a few people who are, you know, happy about it. There's some who are just like meh about it. Again, I'm hyped about it. So it's dripping with nostalgia is what I would say. So definitely check out the video. Come back to the website, please, to check out all the cybersecurity stuff. Like I said, that's my bread and butter. So we do a episode almost every day. So Monday, Tuesday are topics, Wednesday discussion, Thursdays are my interviews called Ask a CISSP. CISSP stands for Certified Information System Security Professional. So certification through ISC2 that I hold, and I talk to people. Some, like most of them do have it, some of them don't, but they're just pioneers in their field, right? And Fridays are everything else. That's when we talk about movies, books, games, all that good stuff. So that'll probably be squeezed. This will probably be squeezed into that episode in some form or fashion. And yeah, just continue to support the channel if possible. Please stick around. All right, here is the unveiling, the unboxing of the PS5 Pro 30th and 30th. Try this again. Here is the unboxing of the PS5 Pro 30th anniversary limited edition. So it arrived today, super late. I expected it to come in way earlier. So I'm filming this at like past 10 o'clock at night. So a lot of the B-rolls on the film, I'm not doing that. But if you come in a little bit, so you see it has the straps, I guess, to stop theft. You also has the PlayStation sticker on top. It's pretty cool. I appreciate that. So I got these straps. Alright. I don't have a fancy knife. Got handles. Handle one. No handle over there. Alright, let's try this out. Ooh. There's a box within a box. Okay. Has these cardboard pieces to keep the box from getting crushed. I appreciate that, Sony. Good job. Alright. Here is a sleeve. We take it off. It's telling me what to do and what not to do. And there it is. Here is the anniversary edition special box. Lots of ASMR noises. You're welcome. out the way. Okay, so let's get looking at the box. So the box has silhouette. This is the PS4 right there. It's pretty cool. On top, you see the PS1, so the original PlayStation. On top, this side, that's the PS2. All right, looks like nothing. This side right here, that is the PS5 Pro right there. That's really cool. I didn't take a sneak peek online, so I didn't see what it looked like. Then on the inside flap, you have all the different PlayStation accessories over the years. Very nostalgic. Same thing right there. Let's see. Right here it's telling me this is a disc-free console, 2 terabyte, Dolby Atmos, DTS HD, HDMI, so all the stuff we know already. So pretty cool. Then all the other information. Ah, there we go. Another box within a box. We'll save that. So on top you have the PlayStation 30th anniversary right there. And then along all of the sides, you have the sacred symbols. So X, O, triangle, square. That's really cool. I'll take this off without damaging it. Oh, there we go. Really heavy cardboard. Let's see. Oh man, they really did a great job. It's the inside the box. So there we go. It has the sacred symbols on this box. Then obviously this is the Pro Anniversary Edition. And this cradle, really cool. I like it. Let's see. Take this bad boy out first. So here is the Pro. Down here, you have again the sacred symbols right there. And I love this design. This is really cool. And it has the 30th anniversary edition right there. Obviously the rainbow icon, right? This is the original PlayStation symbol. Really cool. The major difference I see, it doesn't have the Type A USB. It has 2 Type Cs, the power button, and then no eject button, because obviously this is a discless console. And then along the back, it has your HDMI, your Ethernet port, and then 2 USB, and then obviously power. So, really cool. All right, let's see what's in the box. What is in the box? So it has all of the different PlayStation throughout the years. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then there's controllers. Open this box. Fancy, fancy swancy. All right, what is this guy right here? So we have the anniversary. It's a plastic sleeve. I believe this is a poster on the inside. I don't want to mess this up. All right. So here on the outside is the PlayStation symbol. It has all the different accessories. And then you can also see all the accessories here that make it up. Really cool. And the anniversary, obviously. And then on this side, it has all the different PlayStation icons. I don't even know some of these actually. So that's really cool. So I'm gonna save that. Find some way to put it in like something protective. Put on the wall. So that's cool. And then here go the accessories. So we start putting accessories out. All right, so here are the feet. So I'll probably will sit it like this originally. So there are the feet to it. And then, I don't know if you guys can hear my dog walking around. Hey, go sit. I'm gonna have to edit you out of here. Sit down. So here is the fancy controller. So this is the shell case, so hard plastic. The zippers have the PlayStation symbols on them as well, and then the original icon right there. Then on the inside, we have the, I guess the equivalent of a Xbox Elite controller, right? But it's the DualShock. I think it's called the DualSense Edge, I believe, is the name of the accessory. I might have to edit myself. I'm supposed to be a super fan, right? But I just got an Elite Series 2, so really pretty much the same case, really cool. I think you can also charge it from inside the case, which is awesome. And then you have all of the different accessories for the controller. So you switch out the thumb pads, you can put the paddles on the back. So this one I'll probably use on my PC primarily. And then the cables on the inside. So it's a braided cable with the PlayStation symbol right there. And then on this side, just the USB symbol, but very cool. Put that in. Very sturdy case. I think it's actually more sturdy than the Elite Series 2 case, because I don't remember it being so hard, like plastic-wise. And then this is to lock the cable into the controller in case you want to use it wired. So that's a cool accessory. Put that right there. All right, here is the anniversary controller. So I definitely need another one of these. So I have the Astrobot one I'll probably pull out to show you as well. But you can never have enough controllers. This is the original gray color. Love it. And then I believe this is going to be the cradle. So, okay, so when I charge more than one controller at a time, again, the original PlayStation symbol with the original coloring, and then you can cradle 2 controllers on it. So very handy. Alright, so it has a gift icon on it. What's in this box? Oh, okay. So you open this guy up, it has the 30th anniversary symbols right there, and these are just different accessories. So, oh man, they really went all out. So you have the sacred symbols, then the sticker. On the inside is the, I might just take it out. Very carefully. Okay, so it's like a plastic sticker. So it has like sticker backing on it. I can stick it on something. I probably will never will. I'll just keep it forever. Close that one back up. This is a paper clip. There's a paper clip inside. So you see I'm opening everything up, so there's no resale happening here. I'm keeping this for myself. Yeah, so it's like a paper clip. It's kind of cool. Right side up. Stick that back in there. This is okay, so it's like the original memory card, so you can plug this into the controller as well, and probably lock it. I think you can stick the power cable through there. That's pretty cool. Gives you that old school feel to it. And these guys, I saw them. I did see these online. I have no clue what these are though. Let's see if I can get this off without tearing it up too bad. There we go. Just get one of these out of here so you can see it. Okay, so I guess these are cable management. So these are cable ties. I think you can just stick this through here to lock it in place. So that's kind of cool. I probably will not use these. I'll save these. And it comes in all the different colors, right? So you have the colors that go on the buttons. So You got blue, pink, different color pink, and then like a green, cyan type color. Please feel free to leave me a comment correcting me on the colors, right? I'm sure they have very specific names. Just a regular guy. So that is in that gift box. So I'm going to put that back. I'll probably keep those like that forever. All right, box 2. So this one has cable on it. I actually do not know why, so let's see what's inside. Because it's full of cables. There you go. So you have a Type-C cable, which has the, oh, is this my number? Or what is this? I see a triangle, a 3, an O, an X, and a square. I don't know what the number 3 symbolizes though. We'll have to look that up. So I don't know if you can see it on camera. So I'll do some research. I'll add that in when I do the conversation. Here's some more feet. Power cable. I think it's just a regular old power cable. Yep. So there's the power cable. What else do we have here? Another power cable. I don't know why they gave me 2. I'll take it though. So the second power cable. The HDMI cable. Just a regular old cable. It's probably 2.1 cable because this console is capable of 8K at 30 or 4K at 120. And then another power brick. What is this power brick for? So there's the power brick. Now I'm getting curious. What do I get these power cables for? So when I just, oh, it's probably for the dock. It's gotta be. Yeah, there it is. So that's the power cable for the dock. So I was like, wait a minute, what's in here? So they gave me power cables obviously for the PS5 Pro, and then power cable for the dock as well. I was super confused. All right, so this one has symbol that's kind of like a book opening. So I assume this will be the manuals. So let's see, I'm correct. So here are your manuals for your vertical stand, because the vertical stand comes with this one. I know a lot of people complain about not having a stand. The DualSense charging station, which I showed you the cables were in the box, and then the PS5 Pro itself. So I'm not going to bore you with that because those are probably available online as well for you to view if necessary. All right, here's a piece I will not be using, but it's nice that they include it. So here is the shell that you would put on your cover on your disk drive. So I have an original PS5, which I will be using if I ever need discs. This one's diskless, so I will never buy the accessory that goes with this, but it's cool that they provide it with it. So let's see, on the inside it just has the number 30. So I wonder if this is number 30. Is that why? Or is it just for 30th anniversary? Let's see. Because they're individually numbered. So I'm trying to figure out which number I have. I don't see anything on. There's this triangle 30x square. So I just assume that's for 30th anniversary. So I guess that 30 is also for the 30th anniversary. So I don't know how you know what number you have yet. So hopefully we get to that as we go through the accessories. And then this is what everybody's going crazy for online. Aside from a disk drive, they're saying that it didn't come with a stand. So if you get the anniversary edition, you get a stand with it. So just regular old stand. So I have the original stand that goes with the original PS5. So it's not the thin metal one. So it actually is metal with the plastic right here. And it has the triangle, the number 30, and then X and square. So I know a lot of people are pretty upset about that. I think it's like a $30 piece of metal, right? With some plastic in between. So I will probably sit it like this on the feet originally, and then I will transition it to its stand at some point, right? I gotta show it off, I gotta put it in the middle of the living room. But I just found the number. So here is the number. So this is the 30th anniversary, and I have number 11,483 of 12,300. So they are numbered. So you can actually tell what number you have. So again, I got mine organically. All I did was log into the website, the PlayStation Direct website, an hour before it went live. It put me in a virtual queue. I didn't expect to get this one. Everything opened up and I went straight, I'm on East Coast time by the way, I went straight for the regular PS5 Pro, threw it in my cart, and then I said, well, let me see if they have any more of these left. And it was like, there's a 1% chance. I log in, or I shouldn't say, I was already logged in. I click on it and it adds it to cart. And I'm like, do I buy both? Do I just buy this one? So I just bought this one. I didn't want to be greedy. So that's how I got it. But here's to the other one. So here they are side by side. So I don't have a Slim. I was gonna buy a Slim, and then I heard the rumors of the Pro, and I was like, you know what? I didn't buy a PS4 Pro. I've never bought the mid-generation refresh consoles. I always go with the original, then I'll go with the next version, but I really wanted a chance to get this guy, as well as I was just feeling like I was playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It just didn't look as sharp as I wanted it to look. So I also play on PC, but some games aren't available on the PC. So I said, you know what? I want to upgrade, and I just lucked out. But as you can see, the new console is slightly smaller. I think it's probably more in line with the Slim, and it's concaved on top. So it definitely looks, in my opinion, better than the original. I just never really liked the design of the original. It's just too big. It's kind of in the way. I keep it on the side of my entertainment system. But I do like it. It might just be the aesthetic. It might just be the color. I don't know. But I think it's the proper size now, in my opinion. So there you have it. There's the unboxing. It's my first time unboxing anything, as you can see. I don't have any white gloves or anything, but we went through every piece of it. I can't wait to hook it up, kind of give you some of my first impressions, but that won't be until tomorrow. I'm in my 40s. I got bills to pay. I'm tired. So there you have it. Security tip. So when it comes to your PlayStation, right? So you have this brand new PlayStation, or you currently have one. I have to always give some kind of security advice. If possible, use the passkey. So multi-factor authentication, MFA, or two-factor authentication should be turned on to any device that you can turn it on to. Yes, it's a hassle, but it will protect you and your accounts. And I know Sony is now going with the passkey solution, which is a little bit more secure. So if you can do that. Then obviously don't share your PII when you're playing online, right? PII being personal identifiable information. So you don't want to share your real name, address, things of that nature with strangers. That's just, you should know that going into it, right? Everybody's not your friend. But just stay safe out there, right? Definitely make sure you know who your kids are playing with and monitor what they are talking about, because there's some weirdos online. And then make sure you lock down your accounts. So if possible, cut on the passkey situation. And the PlayStation app is pretty cool. So definitely use that when at all possible. So if you like this content, please come back. Please hit me up with your comments, good, bad, or indifferent, because I need your feedback, and engagement is what boosts the channel. So stick around, check out our other 800 episodes. You can hit me up at all of the websites that go by our name: The Other Side of the Firewall, The Other Side of the FW, or Ask a CISSP. My personal company, right, my LLC is ramcyber.io. So you can go there as well if you need some consulting or help. And then you can hit me up personally. I'm at RY Security Guy. That's RY Security Guy. You can find me pretty much on all the platforms, but I'm most active on LinkedIn. So that's my bread and butter, and I will definitely respond to you very quickly. Stay safe, stay secure.